So there has been a lot of talk in regards to the Secret Invasion. Obviously, it looks like they are trying to set up some sort of version of it, but what exactly is going to happen and what more than likely will happen? Let's talk about that in this video and all the latest rumors involving the Secret Invasion. So if you've been watching the MCU and keeping up with everything, you know that Skrulls have existed in the MCU for a while now. We know that they were there in the 90s, but of course there was a cover-up and everything. We know Nick Fury knew about them, but things were classified, and then obviously by the time Far From Home ends and we see the post-credit scene, we see Talos was impersonating Nick Fury. Nick Fury's up there in space. Captain Marvel is heavily involved with saving the Skrulls, so you can't really do a proper Skrull invasion considering that they're not really the bad guys, but you can still pull off a version of the Secret Invasion. Now, the rumors that have been going around for a while are the ones that Captain Marvel 2 is going to deal with some sort of version of a Skrull Secret Invasion happening. Now, all of these reports come from quote-unquote scoopers, but that pretty much is evident within itself considering the first Captain Marvel ends by them setting up her journey and friendship with the Skrulls, and obviously they're still around in the mid-2000s, post-blip and post-decimation, so again, yeah, it's kind of a given it's gonna happen. It's kind of like predicting that the sun is gonna rise tomorrow. We can expect the Skrulls are gonna have some sort of role in the MCU. Now, obviously, the biggest rumor that we gotten out of anything Skrulls is that there's gonna be a Disney Plus Secret Invasion series that ties into Captain Marvel 2 and a bunch of the other franchises coming out around the same time. Now, this is the one that's interesting because obviously Secret Invasion isn't actually that hard to pull off. They got the actual masks and prosthetics and everything for Skrulls, and you would need to keep Skrulls pretty much in their human form most of the time, so the budget would be rather cheap. If they're spending some amount of time up there in space on a space station, again, that's easy to pull off considering space stations are pretty much a dime a dozen anywhere you look on TV these days. So again, that's easy to do. So I could see how this would be a series that is something that they want to do, because the idea of a space-based alien race coming down to Earth and expanding the mythos and everything is pretty huge, and tying in with the likes of Captain Marvel 2 and Spider-Man 3, where obviously Skrulls are going to be involved to some capacity, I assume, with both of those, makes a lot of sense. So the latest rumors obviously have been making the rounds saying yes, Secret Invasion is happening, there will be setup and payoff in Captain Marvel 2, and then direct payoff with this series, and honestly, I could see this being a thing, but I think right now, where we're at with the status of everything and getting back on schedule with shooting things in Hollywood, things could probably see somewhat of a delay, but lucky for them, we still have a handful of years till Captain Marvel 2, and the TV side of things, again, would be on the cheaper side of it. So they could shoot around the same time and organize, Captain Marvel appearances or whatever and try to figure out how to work it in there. And then if you involve other characters, maybe She-Hulk, maybe the likes of Miss Marvel, you can see how the connective tissue could be there to easily kind of make everything gel together. So yeah, you guys, let me know how you feel about this, and do you believe any of these rumors, and do you actually think we're gonna get this Secret Invasion as a Disney Plus series?